Hey, it's Shayna. I have missed doing these uh, full moon and new moon readings and connecting with you in this way. I always get such a good response. Um, and most of the people who open these emails also text me in person, so it's always good to hear the confirmations that come from them. Um, I am excited too because so many shifts astrologically have happened. And I know a lot of us are experiencing extreme pivots. And so being able to have a sacred space where at least once or twice a month you're able to do a ritual where you just spend 30 minutes just being able to speak with your intuition, speak to your higher self, relax, soften yourself, um, allow yourself just to be fully present can be really, really helpful and important in our lives. And so I just want to be kind of that mainstay that you come back to when it's like, okay, I'm going to get my reading or I'm going to be able to connect with my higher self, both and just have some time for uh, spiritual connection and really, really tapping into that still small, mystical voice within yourself. So, this full moon, or excuse me, new moon, is in Libra. The Libra, I'm excited also because I'm a Libra moon, which means that I'm feeling kind of like all the love. Libras are a Venusian or a Venus planet. And so it's all about love, relationship, balance, harmony, those kind of things, right? But because so many of us are shifting and pivoting in our careers, in our life purposes. We're elevating, we're waking up. Things are shaky, insecure, and strange right now. I'd love to do this Libra new moon spread that my best friend Leah sent me so that we could both tap in to the energies for this Libra new moon. All right. So if you do not have tarot cards, please know that that is not a hindrance from this deep dive. You can grab a journal or you can grab a device that you would like to speak into, and you can write your downloads down without any kind of cards. If you have Oracle, you can pull Oracle instead of these tarot cards. Um, that's just what resonates with me. But however you speak to spirit, um, do it how you do it, boo. All right. So, question number one: what do you need to do to ensure your goals are on track? All right. So, part of this ritual is pulling out my cards, remembering to clear, right? So, however you decide to clear space or ground yourself, that's a part of this time. And so, what I do when I set my intentions is just go ahead and ask spirit that, um, I sound like a Rasta, gives the one love, you know what I mean? The spirit of loving creation, um, my highest exalted ancestors, uh, who walk in wisdom, love, and light. Um, that's who I am asking to guide these cards for the collective today, right? So, what do you need to do? This is question one. What do you need to do to ensure your goals are on track? Right? We're asking about alignment. We're asking about our higher selves alignment, right? Five of Wands. Stop arguing with yourself. Cut out any kind of debate. Remember when I was saying this is a Libra season? This is a time for you to stop any kind of inner chatter or any kind of resistance that you have with spirit. Be able to just rest and listen, right? The Five of Wands is speaking to us about a spiritual battle or a arguments and fireworks that we have going on. And normally this would probably come with wands when I'm dealing with, excuse me, not wands, but the swords, because the swords deals with mental. But because we are in this Libra this kind of balance harmony place, this means that this is something that's out of harmony, right? This is an inner part, inner fire or spiritual, because the wands are all about fiery spirits, right? Spirit communication. You've got to be able to just come to peace and be able to rest within yourself and just be able to listen, right? Someone was telling me earlier how she could feel that a new love was coming her way, but she was been fighting spirit about allowing this new space in her life. It's time to just let that shit go. Stop resisting what spirit is trying to bring you. Stop trying to argue with your higher self. Stop trying to argue with those around you, right? Just be able to calm yourself enough to be able to listen, right, to what spirit is trying to say instead of creating all of these resistances and illusions, right? Question two. What do you need to do to stop? What do you need to stop doing so that you can connect better with your dreams? Connecting better with our dreams. Ace of Cups. Get in touch with your emotions, boo. Like just earlier, like I got a card that said, you know, your biggest strength is your vulnerability and just being able to feel all the things that you feel. So if you are, I know if you're watching this, you are an empath. Be able to get in tune with how you feel, all your feels. Get in your feels, right? That's how you're going to be able to connect with spirit. That's how you're able to stop resisting whatever the anger is or whatever the frustration is between you and spirit, or whatever it is that you feel like you're just not forgiven or whatever the case may be. Stop the war, let that shit go, right? And be able to get into your feelings. Ace of Cups. Have by doing this, you are able to kind of change your perspective, right? So again, you don't have to go off of these cards, but none of this could be that not resonate with you. And if it doesn't, then what is coming up, right? What is coming up for you as these questions kind of come up and you begin to listen to your own inner voice, right? How can you gain better self confidence and belief this month? Right? Confidence, right? Know that the timing is perfect. The Wheel of Fortune. Know that the timing is perfect, right? This is your time as you begin to let shit go, as you begin to have a new perspective around how it feels to live in your highest and best, right? So, when I'm saying tap into your feels, that means that when you are driving in the car, begin to live as your future self. You know what I mean? Allow that to be your present moment, right? Stop resisting whatever it is within that's telling you that uh, uh, not to be angry or whatever the case may be. Be able to let that go in that moment and just be able to drive the car as your future self. Being able to walk through the store as your future self. Know that sense is now. What does that feel like? Right? Allow yourself to understand and know what that feels like from the inside, right? because you're on a wheel of fortune. Your new authentic self, right? This Pluto going into Aquarius, you being able to level up, live in your highest and best truth. That's what Pluto is all about, right? We are evolving. We are going into a whole new age of how we are doing life, government, relationships. We are now in the age of Aquarius. All the Piscean stuff has washed on. You're now in this place of fortune, right? You just being able to let go, feel all of your feels. It's so great because I'm like, I'm reading for myself. I know I'm reading for all the rest of us, but it's, all of these things hit home for all of us, right? Question number 4. Also, with the Wheel of Fortune, what Spirit is telling me is that as you are dreaming of this future self, again, remember that this future self lives in the world of fortune, right? This future self, allow yourself to be and dream beyond what you could even imagine. Don't limit. This is one of the things that was coming up in the Artist Way for me during this particular week. Was it was like we often limit God, right? You and God are co-creating this reality. When you dream, you are allowed to go beyond bounds. That's the reason that dream work, sleep, all these things are so important, because it allows you to let go and live in different dimensions, right? So allow yourself to feel the fortune of your life, right? As you create this new reality in this age of Aquarius, right? Okay, so nitty gritty stuff. How could you overcome overthinking and procrastination? So I'm an overthinker. I'm not a procrastinator, but I am an overthinker. So either or, both and, maybe you're neither. Just realize that you're being reborn. New habits are going to be, how do you say, be patient. Be patient with your self love. Have compassion for yourself, because your old self is dying away. And so, what I love about the death card, because the death card is one of my favorite cards, it means that new life is being born. All that other shit is gone, it's dead, it's over, right? So, as you are living in your future self, you are able to not only let those things go and think about a newborn baby. It has to learn to walk, right? It has to learn the language of its family, right? So take it slow. Allow yourself to create new habits, right? When you are feeling like you're procrastinating or overthinking, allow that shit to die and just be able to stay in the moment of now. What is now? What is happening to you right now? Come back to this moment. Don't go, the past is da 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 da, because you know what I'm saying? Be able to grieve that and come into the now, right? Allowing that old thing to die, that overthinking, that over processing, because now we're in an age, a frequency of how things are feeling. That is how we are manifesting, right? It's how we feel about a thing. Are we excited? Does it feel like it aligns with the work that we want to do, the life that we want to have? We have this time now where so many things are shutting down that we have to take the moments and say, what is it that I truly want to create? How do I want to show up in the world as a better human being, as a more evolved human being, right? What choices would I make in work? What choices would I make in relationship? What choices would I make in family, right? How would I define those things for myself now? Right. And the only way you're going to be able to get there is through this new perspective and this new feeling that aligns with your fortune. You know what I mean? The time being now for you to be in alignment with that. And so for you, that overthinking, it's got to die, right? You got to be able to bring yourself into this moment, into the now. If you need to make lists, get it out of your mind, whatever the routine is, right? To be able to be fully present in the now, see how those things feel to be synchronistic. How does it feel to live as your future self? How does it feel to live that now in this present moment? And you realize my future self is, there is no time. Like now I'm sounding like I'm on mushrooms, but y'all get what I mean. All right. How could you connect better with your friends and community? This is what I love about the age of Aquarius. These are the things that we are thinking about because that's what matters most. You know what I mean? Is who your loved ones, your friends, your community, your support. How can you connect better with your friends? Up here's coming out. Community. Oh my gosh, Ten of Cups. Oh, Ten of Cups. This is a vibration, y'all. Like, I'm going to end with this. We're at what, 15 minutes? That leaves us another 15 minutes to do a sound bath. I am going to guide you in a meditation on the Ten of Cups. It's one of the most beautiful and fulfilling cups. Cards there is. Outside of like the sun, this is all about joy, fulfillment, family, all of those things. So I'm going to help us to tap into that with the bowls, right? So that you can feel into the vibration of the Ten of Cups. And if you have anything sacred to you, like some crystals, or if you have a candle, which is what I'm about to do now, this is what they mean by Reiki infused, right? We are sending the energy of the Ten of Cups into these bowls, this candle. So every single time that I light it, I pray. This is bringing beauty, love, fulfillment to our friendships, to our community, to our relationships. Makes sense with this sweet, sweet, sweet new moon in Libra, right? So that's what we mean when we say Reiki infused. That means that anything that you've created, whether it's your food, which we already know that with how we prepare food, if we prepare it in love, people literally feel the nourishment of it. And so if you have a stone, or if you have oils, or if you have waters, whatever element that you like to infuse love into and energy into, this is a time that you do that. So we're going to light this candle. This is also the candle that I lit for D'Angelo, and we are going to burn this candle probably for the next 3 days. I love creating sacred. I normally get a download how long I need to burn a thing. And so this is sounding like a 3 day. So we're going to burn this for the next 3 days of this new moon energy. All right. And we're going to infuse it with that energy of love, community, and abundance. All right. I hope you have on your headphones. I am going to turn down the lights, give you time to just get settled in your space for the next few minutes or a few seconds. Sorry, about 1 minute. So go ahead and get comfy and begin to just move a little bit slower. Turn off that light and you can just see and gaze into that candlelight. I'm going to play the bowls for the next 10 to 15 minutes. Allow yourself to continue on writing if you'd like. But what I'd love to invite you to do is to even let the writing go and allow your shoulders to soften. And maybe too, you soften your gaze. Just anchoring into either the flicker of the candle. Maybe you have a candle in front of you. Maybe you have your stones or something in your hand to just sink into the present and being in your body. And so you soften your gaze so that you can move from the outer space and into your inner space. And as you deepen your breath, maybe you inhale, letting your belly rise to the ceiling. And then you exhale, letting your belly drop down near your spine. Just noticing how that breath feels as you inhale, allowing your belly to expand. And then you exhale, allowing your belly to soften. And now maybe you'll count with me, right? I'm going to do a box breath where you inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4 again. Right? So I'm going to count. You just follow my count. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. One more time. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. And relax. Allow yourself to soften just a little bit more in your shoulders, a little bit more in your face, all the muscles in your face relaxing, your jawline relaxing, the back of your neck, your shoulder blades soften and relax. Trusting the weight of your entire body on your spine, allowing your body to soften and be held by what is beneath you. Laying your burdens down allowing your belly, your womb, your reproductive space, your hips, your thighs, knees, all the way into your ankles, soften. Allowing yourself to be held by the bedrock of the earth. There's nothing that you need to do. There's nowhere that you need to be. And as you soften, you imagine all of your beloveds, seen and unseen, surrounding, supporting, walking with you, being present with you in this moment. Feel into all of your beloveds, all the loving people, beings, animals that love and support you. Those praying for you that you don't even know. Those that you have encountered that you have shared love with and still think lovingly of you. Seen and unseen forces of love surrounding you in this moment. Perhaps in this moment, you allow your imagination to see and sense a force field of light. And that force field of light is created from your beloved community. Your beloved seen and unseen. Their collective thoughts of you and your loving exchange with them creates a force field of love, protection, and wisdom. Allow yourself to sense and feel this beloved light surrounding you, moving into your heart space, and with every breath that you inhale and exhale, extending that loving energy in and out. Allowing that light to expand and integrate. That feeling of fortune, that feeling of gratitude, that feeling of loving abundance in your beloved community. And with a hand on your heart and the other on your root, your belly, taking a big, deep breath in and out. Thank you for practicing with me today. Much, much love, and be in touch when you need me.